yeah, as like delusional as it kind of sounds, like just trying to build the best brand to come out of Sydney, Australia with no fashion experience, but it's all part of the fun. Today, Saturday morning, about 5:30, we're just at Centennial Park. Getting some kilometres in, a little bit more of like light running in that as we're coming off, you know, a few marathons last year, and we're just in that rebuilding phase. I've got like pretty consistent ITB band like syndrome shit in my right leg, so I never really know like how far I'm going to get before it starts kicking in, like how intense I can go before it starts kicking in. But I mean, shit happens, so we still stick to the program, day in the life type of shit, so let's get it. Managed to smash out about 8Ks just then. Did feel like ITB being like my hip kind of start to seize up, get a little bit tight. But actually, like 99% of the run felt good. I'm not too cut up because I'm like just in that rebuilding phase of getting my leg back together. Could definitely feel the cardio slipping a little bit, but I was happy to stop it. I was happy to stop it a little bit earlier just because I'm not in like any competition prep mode, so it's alright, just slowly rebuilding. Hopefully we can get to 10Ks without anything seizing up, locking up, causing me grief. 247 shorts, and then we also got Asics Nova Blasts, all black with the black Asics socks. Garmin, yeah, day in the life type of shit. Alright, so we actually just got a nice little parcel from our like packing supplier. So we're trying to suss out like the packing materials and all that smaller stuff, just to more so enhance the customer experience, because a good way to stand out, other than, you know, like your standard product stuff, good way to stand out is implementing smaller things to make the customer feel valued, to make the brand feel just a little bit different to, say, your major brands that just have 3PLs and are at a larger scale. It's like a good way to stand out. So this is what we're working with. Customer experience, which is what I like to pursue as a brand, to, you know, make the person feel valued for investing into the brand and spending their money, right? So right here we got a couple of samples for frosted bags, Ziploc frosted bags, super nice touch. Little air hole, look at that. Shit, William Morris, baby. That's mad. Whether it's one item or it's the whole collection, wanted everything to stay consistent. Although, yeah, it's a little bit of a bigger bag for like a cap, for example, but, you know, slip it in, zip up that bad boy. Yeah, that still looks good. I fuck with it. This right here, for example, will be like a test run of what an order would look like when you purchase from William Morris, alright? Simple box, tight, open it up, right? And what we implemented, or like trying to test out, are these really cool like cotton pouches. These are just a sample, but actually in production right now, we're getting custom ones with the brand name, with a woven label on them as well. So what you do is to protect it, add a little bit extra, you know, like feng shui to the product, to the experience. It's like a envelope, it's like a pouch. Open up like that. Out comes the frosted bag with the product. Look at that, super professional looking William Morris frosted Ziploc bag. As is when you get it. Simple as that. Out comes the product. Everything's branded. Everything looking crispy. That is the cap for example. Coated on the inside, tape on the inside, branding looking absolutely peak. And I'm kind of like either or about these type of thank you cards. They're kind of like a textured 100% recyclable card just with the logo, little bit about the brand on the top, and then garment care on the side, and then also a little text about our return policy. Just something I played around with, all about the little things that go into a brand that make someone's experience with that brand for the first time, as in like a first introduction, seem much more exciting, much more valuable, much more interesting compared to dealing with other brands. What we're working with at the moment. If you feel the type of way, drop a comment, let us know if you fuck with it, if you don't. But as like delusional as it kind of sounds, like just trying to build the best brand to come out of Sydney, Australia with no fashion experience, but it's all part of the fun. So just a further point, I'm wanting to enhance the customer experience, and why I think it's important is because, so like a bigger brand today, I've got a pair of, I'm not gonna name the brand, but like a pair of swim trunks, right? Product is great. However, like it does feel when you spend almost a couple $100s on just like 2 shorts, and what they package it as is just like normal satchel and just a plain poly plastic bag. You can tell like it's probably a 3PL company. Although they're a bigger company, you know, they can probably look to leverage 3PLs just for efficiency, just for convenience, and probably for like more so business side, but it kind of leaves out the customer experience a little bit. Like they're just relying solely on the product to be what it is, high quality. It is absolutely high quality, of course, but like this is what I'm talking about. So I just pack it in like a plain plastic bag, you know what I mean? It's not frosted, tinted, doesn't have the brand name on it. It just feels, you know, very stock standard. So hence why I try to add a bit of branding on like frosted bags, just something small, because it's something like the brand is about, like working on like detail, you know, enhancing customer experience and like giving the most value to the people that invest in us, and we want to invest in them.